Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jen. Welcome in. This is going to be another weird, short podcast where I just kind of wanted to call myself out. And I want to kind of breathe some extra life back in because it is still alive and well out there, but Black Lives Matter. Say that again. Black Lives Matter. People of color matter. Indigenous folks matter. And as most of you know by now, if you've listened to any of my podcasts, I'm very, very white, as in like white. I did my DNA. I think I had like 0.5% of Portuguese or something. I don't know, but white. I'm a white girl. And I was setting up a webinar with a dear, dear friend of mine who's also a fellow coach. Her name's Diane. And we're doing a series, and it's for women, and it's about coming together and supporting each other through, you know, the shit of life. And I was like, okay, what do we want to call this? And I was like, Woke Woman's Webinar. Yes, powerful, right? Because when I say the word woke, I think of power and coming into our own self and our center and bringing it and being unapologetic for that. Well, I was called out, and here's the honesty and the vulnerability in that. It hurt. It hurt to be called out. It hurt to be told that as a white woman, I cannot use the phrase woke. And I had a really hard time with it. Like, I was quite upset. And I was like, who are you to tell me what word I can and cannot use? And blah, blah, blah. And yes, it comes from the Black community, but just because I'm a white woman, I can't use the word. And that's such bullshit. That was my immediate response because I don't like being told no. And then I sat with it for a little bit. And I was like, fine, I'll do the research. So I researched it. This is what I came up with. Stay woke is the actual phrase. And the phrase stay woke came out of the Black community to signify that everyone needs to be aware of the violence against people of color from police, is my very short interlude into the Google hellscape of research. And lots of things popped up, like, should white people say the word woke? And I didn't even bother to read them because here's what I came up with for myself. No, I shouldn't. I can find another way to say that. And it's not about cancel culture or not offending someone. It's about being in a space where I'm aligned with my own values. And what my values include valuing other people and valuing other people's opinions. And y'all, if it's still too soon to say the word woke as a white person, then I won't say the word woke as a white person, at least not publicly like that, where I'm bringing it to a space. I changed the name. It's now called Wise Woman's Webinar. And we focus on different things. That's a totally different story. But wise took the place of woke for me because I didn't want to bring that energy into that space from the original phrase, stay woke. Now here's my follow-up. After I've been thinking about this it's been a week now since I was called out. This really came into my head this morning while I was getting ready for the day, and I have clients I'm going to see, and I wasn't even planning on recording this, but here I am. I am going to use the phrase stay woke. And here's why. Because I want to stay woke. I want to stay open to the knowledge that people of color in this country, the United States, are being attacked by police, are being attacked by random ass strangers because they don't think a person of color has the right to, I don't know, walk into their own damn house. So I am going to stay woke, and I'm going to stay woke for the community of Black people, for the community of people of color. And this might offend some of you, and I'm okay with that. And we should absolutely have a conversation. If you want to call me out, send me an email. My email address is Jennifer, JENNIFER, at JenniferButlerLC.com. You can find it on my website, JenniferButlerLC.com. Because if you want to talk to me about how my staying woke for the Black community offends you, then I want to know. But here's something that is super important to me that I'm not making important enough in my daily choices, is being anti-racist, which is still this new foreign concept to me personally, and I'm doing my best slowly and surely to inform myself and get to a point where I can call out all of my own BS, because I have it. It's there. We all have our own BS. So for me, in using the phrase, stay woke, as a white woman, I'm not going to sit by the sidelines and watch injustice happen when I can raise my voice. And we all know about my white privilege, and that is not a fucking joke. This is true. I have white privilege. And being an anti-racist, I'm going to use that privilege to help out the people of color and the Black people of this nation and across the world raise their own voices. So yes, the phrase, stay woke, came out of the Black community for the Black community so that they could stay informed, so that they could stay on top of their game. And I'm going to stand here on this little tiny platform that I have that like 10 people a week listen to and say, stay woke. Don't shut your eyes to the injustice that is happening in this world. And if you are a white person and you want to come at me and say, that's fucking bullshit with the privilege, I don't have any fucking privilege in my life, you should see the shack shit that I live in. And I would be like, yep, but you are still a white person. Go ride in an elevator and tell me if you feel like you're going to have a fucking heart attack because someone else is in there with you. Notice the behavior of other people around you. Are they full of fear? Are they trying to get away from you? Are they purposefully not making eye contact with you? And do you know it because of the color of your skin? I want to have all of these conversations, all of them. The hard ones, the ones that make me full of anger and fear and chaos and tears. And I want to have the conversations that fill me with joy and happiness and pride and hope. So stay the fuck woke. Don't shut your eyes to the bullshit that is happening in this country. And we all play a part. Every single one of us. I'm not above this bullshit. I am not above being wrong. I am not above reproach. I am not above any of that. Because I am human. So that all being said, this is what I'm going to leave you with, you guys. I want to invite you into a difficult process. I want you to think about the last time that you got angry when someone said something to you because it just felt like an attack. And I want you to think about that space. And I want you to think about why you felt attacked. really think about it, and then ask if it was actually an attack. Oftentimes, it's not. It's just someone speaking their own truth, but that truth goes against what you know about yourself. Air quotes, know about yourself. In the infamous words of the Doors, the time to hesitate is through. Let's all stay woke and come together. Until next time, peace.